I'm Annande Lambrechts from the Saxon Hotel, and I'm Key Accounts Manager for the property.
Thanks for talking to us. The Saxon has recently picked up 3 World Travel Awards this year. Can you comment on the significance of winning these awards?
I think it's just important for us, obviously, as a property, but also for everybody in the industry to see that we consistently at the top of our game, and that is that we deserve the award every year. So it's nice to bag it again and put it on our awards list. So it's just, like I say, it's a great confirmation of what the Saxon is all about.
That's great. And relatively recently, you've opened your new villas at the Saxon. Can you tell us about what this has added to the property for guests and what it means?
We opened the villas last year, just before World Cup. What's great about it, it's added another 29 suites to the property. So we've all of a sudden gone from 24 suites to 53 suites. But it's literally 3 individual boutique hotels. So it's giving our guests a lot more options, from having families in a villa to just booking an individual room in one of the villas. But also if you want to do events, we can now accommodate up to 150 people for a cocktail event, which we couldn't do in the past. So it's just added to the hotel and added to what the Saxon is all about, and like I said, giving you a lot more options. So it's just added in total to the property, which is great.
And speaking of new options, you've recently appointed a new chef. Can you tell us a little bit about what that brings to your menu at the Saxon?
Well, Nancy Conchola, the new chef, she comes with a wealth of information and experiences, and she's Australian born, but she's worked in the UK extensively in Michelin star restaurants, so she's done amazing changes to the dinner menus, and new lunch menus and banqueting menus are coming in. And we're also relaunching the chef's table, which is giving you a very private glimpse into the kitchen and the workings of the kitchen behind the scenes. And it's also, we're focusing a lot on our wine cellar, so you can do beautiful private dinners. And she's really, always embracing new ideas and working with our sommeliers to really create that very exclusive and special experience for guests when they do come to the hotel for dinner. Yeah.
And if I was to ask you, what is it that sets the Saxon apart? What would be kind of the key feature that springs to mind?
It is that exclusivity about the hotel, but it's also exclusivity and phenomenal service that's done in a home away from home setting, and it's always about making guests feel extremely welcome when they come to the hotel. But I always say coming to the Saxon is a treat, and we treat our guests as that, and it's also for us always a privilege to have our guests, and I think that is what's always going to set the Saxon apart. And like I said, that's what we are all about, so yeah.
And just finally, here at World Travel Market this year, we're at the beginning of day 2. What do you think of the exhibition so far?
I think it's amazing. It is personally my first World Travel Market, so I've had a morning of walking around, and I think the level of exhibitors is very, very good. So I'm going to go back and have a walk around a bit more before I head back home today. But stunning, and looking forward to seeing everybody.
Thank you for talking to Breaking Travel News.
Pleasure.